Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith, the Smiths in the Black, and we got a new month coming. A lot of things just blasting into exhaustion risk, like the SPY going out right near the highs. So nowhere near a reversal on the SPY on the weekly. We'd have to take this out, but you're in exhaustion risk, so we'll see how it goes. Still more earnings coming out, but we got our outside month, and we know that. So QQQ also goes blasting off towards the highs by the end of the day, and whew. So there you go, outside day, that's a 3, but just right on the butt highs. QQQ, what are you going to do? Apple, and Apple potential 2-2 back up after trying to go out on the daily. Here you can see that after the earnings. So what that sets up potentially here in the week, you got to get outside of this thing. All right, so you got some distance on that, but if you do, we still have time for the compound 3. Outside, then down, and take that out, but you got to get outside of that week first. If we get out small cappers with the slight up and just all sorts of sideways, but you are closer to taking these 3 months out to the upside. So we'll see how that goes. Sideways inside quarter, so we'll see if they wake up at all. If we go to TLT, and the bonds, TLT, 2 down, potential 2-2 reversal on the month to bring it back up, and holds a gap up like so. Oops, let's get rid of that. There we go. Hey, that should do it. 1 second. Okay, TLT gaps up and holds, so we'll see how that goes on the month. If we go to VXX, still bleeding out, but it's kind of holding on here in the daily. So we'll go see here on the week, and just another doge here, just kind of walking down the way it does. If we go to the Dow Jones Diamonds, and diamonds on the week, still closer to taking out the highs, and that's like most things. That month was a 2-2 reversal, just going out on the highs. You have IBM over there having all sorts of problems. It's going to be a big 3-month stuck in this mother bar, so we'll see if we can get any worse for this thing. It's had a real some rough sledding. If we go to mini mines, Triple M, and Triple M, just a tight month here, so we'll see either side of that thing. Just been kind of resting there, not really joining the party as yet, so we'll see if that brings them down. Honeywell, inside month. Cat Tractor, inside month. You can watch that with John Deere, potential 3-2-2 if they want to bring this thing back up. If you go to Procter, and Procter also the potential 3-2-2. You can watch that with the XLP, of course. If we go to the trannies, and trannies got that Rev Strat month to the upside, helped by the UPS cranking here, and so you get that. Took that out, right? 219.59. 220.24, so there's triangle layout. So we'll see if FedEx can turn it around here. Potential 2-2 back up. It's closer to the upside here on the month if they can get FedEx to turn around in this giant try. If we go to XLU, inside months is a bunch of stuck in there, still trying to get outside of this stuff. So we'll see it's closer to breaking the upside. If you go to the XLF just goes into the highs. FAS here blasting into the highs. So you had Bank of America somewhat leading the charge over there, just going out on the highs. Then you have Citicorp, not so fortunate. You can see this is stuck in these 4 months here. So Citicorp having some problems, and you can see today to finish off the month, the 2-2-2 day coming down. So Citicorp right now gimpy. Morgan Stanley going to go inside month. Oops. Going to go inside month here, so we'll see if there's more to it. American Express comes back shooter style, so we'll see if they want to bring this in, because we know how Visa got mauled here outside, and MA had some problems. DFS had problems going towards the lows, Capital One. So we'll see if American Express can take that shooter down, and if there's more weakness out of those guys. If we go to the XLE, triangles might remember that, and then up into here, but in the week, here backs off a little bit. So if you go to OIH goes 2-2 to the downside. So here we'll see in the monthly, it's green, but just backing off. Tight ranges in here for right now. So if you look at something like EOG, had a nice month, but just to start off the month, we're going to be looking at these weeklies. Potential 2-2 back down with PXD, closer to doing that as well. Compound 3, RRC. Outside week, and sets up this here on the month. Shooter if they want to bring it back down, and Oxy And Oxy had an all right month after this, but then on the week sets up potential RevStrat downside if they want to go back through the Tri-Shigus. If we go to XRT Retail, an XRT stock here on the week, stuck in all this kind of stuff that we know. Go to the month, slightly too down, still trying to get out of all this stuff. But you got Costco, did its job, going to the highs, blasting off, right? We knew that. Nice inside week last week and following through again. And if you go to Target, Target's got a little bit more to go take all these guys out, so we'll see. It was a 3-month here, so we'll see if it goes compound 3, continuation 3-2 to take out the highs. Go to the Walmarts here, also outside month, so that's a try in itself. It's got some more room for the highs. We'll see if it picks up at all. Go to Macy's. Macy's still trying to walk up, and now you got an inside week to start off the new month with Nordstrom also inside week. There you go, and see if that can get out of the ashes or not. Inside week, and here, inside month. Let's see. Nope. That'd be 2 down, so we'll see how that goes at the inside weeks. If we go to Phillips Venison, you got yourself an inside month. You go to Ross Stores, potential 2 down, 2 back up. If you want to get the 2-2 reversal in the month, you go to Ulta, and Ulta, 1 bar RevStrat on the downside, and then here you're going to get a 3-1er on the week to keep an eye on there. If we go to DG, and DG on the month, here, closer to the 2 down, 2 up reversal after Dollar Tree took care of business on the 3-2-2. If you go to TJ Maxx, small hammer here to see if they want to triangle these guys out and come bring her back up on the month. If we go to IBB monthly hammer, if they want to bring that up. You had Regeneron finishing the month strong, so closer to the 2-2-2 on the month. If we go to Amgen, Amgen's had some rough sledding here for a while. Let's start off the new month, though, as an inside week. If we go to Jazz Farm, Jazz Farm does the RevStrat month, takes these guys out. The question is going to be weak enough to come down through here, this 3 here. So we'll see on the month. It's big. Would be a 3-2 down if we can take care of business. Stalls out on the selling in the daily. It goes hammer here, but we'll see if we can get that thing going to finish off the try. If we go to Bmrn, and Bmrn, you can see this here. Tried to hit it, take out all these guys, and now hammer back through this range. I mean, it's pretty tight, but we'll see if this is the head fake, and then boom. If we go to Pfizer, and the 5 is closer to the 2-2-2 back up, or the 2 down, and then back up. If we go to Bristol Myers, sitting down here for a while, but potentially here, if you can take that out, that would be something, and you're starting off the week with the weekly, trying them out here on the hammer, see if Bristol Myers wants to do anything. If we go to NVAX, and NVAX inside week, so we'll see how it starts off the new month. Had a rough month here on the 2-2. You got some distance to take that out, but it does move around enough, so inside week. Moderna, creeping back up, and on that monthly here, now it's a potential RevStrat to the upside if they can take that out. If we go to GBT, and GBT, Pivot Machine Gun month, had nice inside week and up this week, and so we'll see if that can keep climbing this mountain or not. Let's go to the SMH. And SMH, not quite the outside month, so you got a little bit to take that out. XLK went blasting with the Microsoft outside month. If you go to Facebook, and Facebook had a rough month, and so we'll see on the weekly if we can take this out. So you triangle the out, and we'll see which side of that's going to get our attention. If we go to Amazon, how are you going to get outside of this week? That's where it starts. It's trying to get outside of there because it rallied back right dead into the middle and nowhere. So you can see the higher high and the lower low. There's your broadening formation it's got to get out of, because on the monthly we know forever this thing's been doing nothing. If we go to Netflix, your winner, just exhaustion risk by going into the highs, and had a nice day to finish off the month. If we go to Google, and Google, 2-day inside pattern, did go inside and up on the day, but That's a big outside monther, so you want to see if you can get out of there and then stay out. If you go to NVIDIA, just blasting into the highs after the 1-bar rev strat month. If we go to Intel had a rough month, but it's a 3 outside month. And to start the new week, you would have potential 3-2-2 back up if they want to rescue it. If you go to Palo Alto was 2 down, but so 2 up, 2 down, and push potential 2-2-2 right back into the highs. If we go to Adobe, and Adobe here, there was your 2-2 reversal, and that set this up on the month. Potential 3-2-2. Not a lot of meat on them bones, but sometimes they keep it going. If we go to Match.com, potential shooter, tight range, triangle they out by going to the highs and see closer to taking out those lows. If you go to Qualcomm, you'll see this little hammer trying them out, closer to the 2-2 up with Corvo as well, NXPI, SWKS. So I want to keep an eye on all those looking very similar. If we go to AMAT, and AMAT, potential rev stratter, been a little tied up in here, but 1, 2 down. We'll see if that, you can watch them all together, obviously. ATVI. ATVI, inside month, and we know the TTWO had a nice 2-2 reversal, so we'll see if ATVI wants to wake up with that. And Overstock the 3-2-2 and still going. Got some room on this thing to see if we can take that out. Just a few more. We got Pandemics, EXPE, inside on the month, RCL, inside on the month. You got Wynn Resorts, inside on the month, and that's a 3-1er with LVS here. And so we'll see what they want to do with the gamers. W, potential rev strat monther. You've got Nucor. We know the steel has been strong. Nucor stays inside month though, but closer to the upside. Alcoa going the other way, potential 2-2 down. LPX. That would be a rev strat to the downside month. AMC for the apes, inside month. American Tire, and that's a 3, potential 3-2-2, but on the weekly, backs off. So potential 2-2 down on the week, so you know to watch that with SBAC and CCI. All right, so CCI a little better, like on that monthly, you can see that potential 2-2 up. So we'll see, watch the towers together. RBLX, potential rev strat monther, 1-2. Upwork, potential rev strat to the downside. And finally, Tesla just blasts into the highs and makes them cry, going out on the highs, exhaustion risk. So we'll let them open and see what they want to do with them. All right, it's going to do it for today. I'm Rob Smith, Smith in the Black.